Start with Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Mo, obviously you started to play the most action you have in quite some time. How are you feeling physically, and how are you adjusting to the minutes on the court?
Yeah, I feel good. It was just I know I mentioned this before, but put in a lot of work to get, my body there so I can physically be able to get out there and get up and down. But I felt really good getting up and down today.
Josh Robin.
Mo, what was your mindset tonight? It seemed like you were very, very active, very energetic.
Yeah. When you come in off the bench, the biggest thing is to try to, if you're up, to try to keep the league, and if you're down, try to get the lead. But I just tried to do the little things. I tried to, be active on the glass. I tried to, play, get as many deflections and blocks, and just to get things going for us, energy-wise.
Eric Wilson.
Hey, Mo, could you just speak about playing with that second unit, and now that there's been some shift in players, just how you guys are trying to keep that spark and that energy going? Because for 3 quarters, Coach said you guys were right there with Milwaukee. It just seemed in the fourth quarter, things kind of tapered off a little bit.
Yeah, I wanna take responsibility in that. I was out there, and as I mentioned earlier in this, when you're coming off the bench, you want to do as much as you can to maintain, keep, or gap the league as much as possible. And we failed to do that today, but something that we can learn off of, and watch tomorrow in film.
Alex Fleming.
When you came into the game off the bench, you were definitely a spark. Defense was up on, and you kept them out of the lane. They made their money in the lane tonight and off a bench scoring 53-24. Do you believe that you need to be the enforcer coming off the bench if Terrence isn't shooting right?
Absolutely. Defensively, I take the most pride in getting us together in that back anchor, and I gotta at least have my guys knowing what they're doing back there. But I think I fouled way too much today. There were, I think, 2 fouls that I got on Giannis when he was driving into me, and I need to do a better job of being more disciplined. But my mindset when I go out there is to anchor as much as possible and build that trust in my teammates and let them know that I'm back there, and if they make a mistake, I got them.
Dan Savage.
Oh, when you're playing the elite teams in the NBA, just how important do the little details become? Making sure to take care of the basketball, proper rotations, all those elements. How much do they come into play against an elite team like the Bucks?
Very important, specifically against Milwaukee. We know that our 5 men, myself, Vooch, and Kem, are going to be in different spots because Brook isn't involved in as many pick and rolls as Giannis sometimes. But he is spotting up in the corner, and you got to play that spot as a low man, and you're just put in like different positions where you have to do what the guards do. And those little details on whether if you're in a lane or if you're there as a low man or not, it's big. It's huge.
Paul Casanova.
How you doing, Mo? You got a lot of minutes tonight. How you feeling physically?
I don't think I got a lot of minutes tonight. It was about like 13 minutes. But it is more than I have been playing earlier in the season. And I'm just looking to capitalize off of this and keep the momentum going as far as just being that spark energy-wise off the bench. But I feel really good physically.
Any final questions for Mo? Okay, thank you.